Happy full moon, radiant spirits. It's Feather with Feather's Ancient Wisdom on Saturday, February 24th, 2024, looking at the week ahead using Moonology Messages Oracle by Yasmin Boland, artwork by Ali Vermilio. I have not used this deck. This is what the lovely backs look like. We're going to get into this one and learn all about it. So I'm figuring this is another oracle deck. We're looking at the week ahead. I'm going to do one card for each of the days ahead. So since this is Saturday, this is actually for Sunday. Moonstruck, take a breath. I love that. Perfect for tomorrow. I can already feel the energy off of that one, and that being, we're coming off a full moon. There's a full moon in the imagery there. And it's time to relax and sink into this full moon energy. Really feel it within yourself. I like that she's dancing. If you feel called to movement, get up and do it, whether it's, dance party at your house, in the comfort of your own home, or you're getting out and going for a walk in nature. Just really soak in the vibes and the energy. Let's see if we have another card for Monday. Haven't any many flyers coming up, and I just said that and one comes up. Moon magic transformation. All right. So this is working with the energy of this full moon and really embracing it on Monday to bring forth a transformation. So I did learn a little bit more about this full moon energy and it having to do with health. So maybe taking those steps towards better health practices on Monday. It's a great day. It's the first day of the American work week, and a lot of people take that as a starting point for enacting change. Now, it doesn't have to be health related. It could be anything, but it is basically making action towards transforming your life in the way that you've seen fit, where you have gone within in this full moon energy and really carried that with you and decided to make a change in your life. So Monday is starting to make those changes and putting them into action. All right, Tuesday. Getting chills on this one. Woo, we got a whole stack. Dark moon, the past. All right, so for Tuesday, this is where you're going to be reflecting on the past, or somebody from the past is going to actually come forward and poke you. Okay, so I'm getting major chills. As we make transformations within ourselves, we're changing our energy and we're moving into a new higher vibrational frequency of ourself. When we do that and we have cords tied to other people, then they tug on those cords. Because they still want you in that old energy, because that's what's comfortable, that's what's familiar, and that's what they want. And if there's not somebody specifically tugging on that cord, poking you in a way with text, social media, something to that effect with communication directly, it could just be you having a feeling. It could be reminders of someone from the past. But basically what she is trying to let you know is that energy is no longer serving you. Okay? You do not have to be in a relationship with somebody from your past just because you still care about them or you still have love for them as a person. And it doesn't necessarily mean that this is romantic relationship energy. This could be any type of relationship. There are friends that sometimes they fall away too. You go on different paths, and sometimes your paths intersect, and that is when you guys are beneficial for each other, but then you part ways. And not every relationship comes back together. And sometimes there's a reason for that, because they're not vibing with your new vibe. And when you're making changes for yourself, you really need to pay attention to those people from the past and whether or not they fit into this new energy of you. All right, so that's Tuesday. Look forward to some of that. Now, Wednesday. Whew. Okay, I don't know what to do here because I got too many stacks going on. So we're just going to do that again. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back, right? Because that's how we work. We just roll with it and there's no wrong way. And that one wanted to come out. So here we go. All right, Wednesday, moonlit, embrace uncertainty. Wow. Okay, so basically there's going to be an unknown that you are probably going to have to make a decision about. And sometimes you just have to go with it. You have to go with the feeling. What is vibing with your energy? What are some things that you've been talking about for this full moon? What actually fits in with your vibrational frequency and the things that you want to accomplish now, and go with that path. And yeah, it's scary to make a decision and not know what the future is going to hold, but we have to make a step forward in the direction that we want to live the life that we want. And yeah, we can't know the future. We can't know exactly what is going to happen. So sometimes you have to take that leap of faith. You have to trust that the universe, and you have to trust yourself. Okay? I'm hearing that. Trust yourself, that you know what is best for you. I'm getting chills. You know what is right for you. You know what feels right for you. And you just need to start trusting your gut, because the universe has your back, and so do you, right? Deep down within you, your higher conscious and your subconscious are working together to bring to your consciousness now that this is the right path for you. So trudge forward on the path, go into the unknown, and trust that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out. Okay, so that's Wednesday, middle of the week. Let's see what Thursday holds. Almost fell. So this is another thing that you'll notice I'm doing is I'm just reading the cards based on what the words and the imagery says to me. There is a booklet that comes with this oracle deck, most oracle decks, some tarot decks too. And you don't have to read them, but you can. Alrighty, so Thursday, the moon's reflection, accept responsibility. Okay, so you made a decision. You move forward on your path. Now you have to accept what comes along with that, and responsibility for your actions, who you're letting go of, what you're changing about your life, and where you are going. So it is owning up to it, that this is why I am doing what I am doing. So I feel like somebody may challenge you on Thursday. Someone may question your path for yourself. Everybody, not everybody, but there's a lot of people out there that like to throw in their 2 cents. And it is not always in our best interest to follow anybody else's advice. And sometimes we get defensive when somebody questions our decisions, when we are embracing uncertainty and taking a leap of faith, and they're like, are you crazy? Why would you do that? That does not fit with blah, 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 blah. But it's like, yes, it does. And that's what you need to own up to. You need to say, this is why I'm making these changes. This is why I'm moving in this path. This is why I'm letting go of that person, relationship, situation. And I'm owning it on Thursday. I'm sticking up for myself. I'm getting chills. I'm sticking up for what I want to do in life. And I'm going to trudge my own path no matter what. So own it. Okay. Friday, fun day, right? Let's see what Friday has in store for us. Woo la la, we got 2. So it's a twofer. I'm going to take it. So we got 2 cards for Friday. So we've got Exalted Moon, Self-Regulation, and we've got Moonset, Releasing. Okay, so I feel like this is like, okay, I'm owning my path. Now, Friday, I feel like with the self regulation and the releasing, that the challenge may have been from somebody a little bit close to you, somebody that you really value their opinion. And so you're going to be second guessing yourself on Friday, unfortunately, as to whether or not you're doing the right thing. So it is still making those transformational changes, right? Sometimes we enact a change and then, again, American work week starting on Monday. And by Friday, we're like, okay, that's not working for me, or somebody's not in agreement with what I'm doing. So maybe I'm going to change my path. But really, with this rainbow here highlighting this bull, bulls go after it. And this is like highlighted by a rainbow. It's like, it's all good things. It's all positive things. Okay. So it's a diet situation. Don't cheat. Okay. Stay true to yourself. And if you do cheat, don't beat yourself up about it, and just continue on making that transformation. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has little hiccups in the road, and they're okay. It's part of being human. We all do it. So just pick yourself back up and get back on path. And moonset releasing, it's like letting go of all of that self-doubt. It's letting go of any of those negative thoughts, any of the I can'ts. Let that all go. Release all of those thoughts that have been surrounding your decisions this week and your transformation this week. And Friday is going to be a little bit challenging, okay? Continue on your path, because rainbows are all good things. And I just happened to see the other side of this dark side of the moon mystery. So Friday gets 3 cards. I'm getting chills carrying on with that rainbow. Okay, I have just talked about this card a little bit because I had a Reiki session with somebody, and what they did, the Reiki energy that I was receiving on my pineal third eye, took me to the dark side of the moon. And when I was there, I was just looking out at the infinite expanse of space and seeing all the beautiful stars, galaxies, nebula, all of it. And it was just crystal clear because there was no atmosphere and there was no noise. It was quite calm and quiet. So I feel like there's going to be maybe some meditation, going deep within, getting quiet of the mind so you can clearly see what is best for you. Alrighty, Saturday. Hello. Hello, Saturday. Yin Moon, accept help. Wow. So sometimes we're trying to make changes in our life, and sometimes we feel like we need help. And sometimes we don't accept help because we feel like when we do, it's admitting that we're a failure, that we can't do it on our own. And it's a struggle that all of us humans experience at one and many times in our life, right? So it is being willing to accept help. And what does that mean for Saturday? It means help is actually coming. So embrace it. It's coming to you. All right. So Saturday is a day to look forward to, because somebody's going to extend that hand, that helping hand, and offering you some assistance. And it is for you to accept it. Trust the universe. Trust that they are sending you this person for a reason, and that is to assist. So accept their help. All right, we had a little stack. I'm going to take it over. Look at that. Moon circles support. All right, this is getting with the group of friends that actually care, support, and uplift you. Yes, it is hard to make changes in your life. It is hard to let go of the past, and it is hard to step forward into the unknown. But we all need to do it. And there are people that are not the naysayers. There are people that are there to support you and uplift you, and you know who they are, and you need to lean on them, and they will show themselves on Saturday, and they will be there for you. So that's going to be amazing. All right. Sunday, out of bounds moon, boundaries. I think it's funny because I started with Sunday and ended with Sunday, and now it's like out of boundaries. Like, that's the start of the next week. Why are you going to Sunday? So I feel like that actually cut it off, and that's actually the end of it. Out of bounds moon, boundaries. That was the boundary. So I overstepped, and I am going to just leave that there for you. We will see how next week goes with Sunday. If it is relevant, then what I would say that it is that therefore you can move forward and you can step into unknown territory that you haven't been before. And it's an amazing feeling when you step into some new energy and a new experience. And I kind of feel like, for whatever reason, I'm getting like let into the club. Like, you've been accepted. Maybe it's because of this group here. We've got the 3 here and the 3 here, and we've got the triple moon. But I feel like there's a welcoming of sorts to a group or a club of people. So whatever that is, we'll see. I don't know. I keep getting choked up on this reading. So I greatly apologize. Blessings to you all. Have a great week, Radiant Spirits.